Hey folks, this is Kalani. Pretty exciting, we've got some Ascended armor previews. Now, quick disclaimer, these are kind of not official, so first and foremost, these may change. These may not be a final product, these may very well change, and could very likely change, between now and when they're released. Second, this does not mean that we'll get Ascended armor incredibly soon. We've still got a few months before the end of the year. They promised it before the end of the year, so it could be up until December, so don't get your hopes up. And third, we kind of don't know anything about stats. So it's like all of this is power, precision, toughness, but it's called AgFWuwAA, and AgFWuwAA was the inscription for celestial gear for weapons. So I don't know if that means anything. That may mean a different model. That may mean different stats. Who knows? So kind of take all of this with a grain of salt. But anyway, into the previews. I'm going to be previewing this on a human female, human male, Char, and Asura, so you can see it on basically all the different variations. Remember that essentially human, Norn, and Sylvari will be exactly the same, just different depending on your build, so bear that in mind. Obviously Char share, I believe, as well as Asura share, so they kind of don't have race specific last time I checked. So let's get into it. Let's get some light gear onto my Elementalist. That actually looks quite nice. Interesting that the boots didn't follow my dye pattern though. I really like the legs and the chest, although not running around with a skirt will be really odd. But yeah, that's really nice. Except the mask is clipping into my hair. I don't like that. I wonder... I wouldn't be able to use it like that. That's really annoying. But quite a nice set overall. At least in my opinion. Let's move on to medium. That's medium. That looks like a heavy set, almost. The greaves, head and shoulder look quite heavy. It's really odd. I don't like the gloves are so short. So you want this sleeve thing. You want this sleeve thing on both because that looks... I don't know. That looks kind of annoying in my opinion. But again, the legs and chest seem really nice and fit together really well. That head's a bit... You look like a peacock. Anyway, moving on to heavy. Oh, that's really cool. That's both really cool and really weird. That kind of reminds me of Sauron from Lord of the Rings. It's like a really prominent headpiece. That's kind of cool. But I don't think I'd be able to stare at it for very long. Another nice set. I really like the intricacies here. It's like it's almost gilded, which looks really nice. Obviously not gold, but you know what I mean. Very cool. Okay, so we'll head on to human male. So let's see the differences between male and female. Or at least that mask doesn't clip with his hair. Pretty much the same, actually. Except these look very jestery. That's kind of cool. But overall pretty similar. Let's have a look at the medium gear and see what differences we can see here. Okay, that's a slightly less crazy head. Cool. Pretty much the same. It's really nice with all these intricate details. It's like with the... It's almost like gilding, but obviously not gold. So the heavy gear up. That's pretty cool. He's got... I can't remember what it's called now. I think that protects your neck. But that's... The heads? I think I prefer the female head. The female head looked more... crowny. But no, that's cool. Cool. Alright, let's head on to other races. So we got ourselves a little Char. Now I'm using a bit of a a messy die set so you can see a bit more of the channels. Now this is the light set. The mask actually fits the Char face really nicely. I'm really surprised at that. I thought it'd be like a mask on the nose or something daft. No, that's actually really nice. I don't think the kind of mini skirt going on with the legs works very well with the Char though. That's kind of annoying. But a pretty nice set still. Let's have a look at medium, see if this looks as daft. That helm's actually nicer. I really like that helm compared to the one that was on the human female. Yeah, I think I like that design better. That actually looks a lot nicer on the Char, although the shoulder looks pretty small, but that's my opinion again. We'll throw the heavy stuff out there. That actually looks pretty nice, although you can kind of see her eye from the back. I don't understand why they didn't pull this like all the way over the Char face like with their cultural gear. That would have looked really nice, I think. Apart from that, it's definitely a nice set. Very nice indeed. Okay, we'll finish this up with an Asura. With a freshly made Asura, we can happily throw the light gear on there. Now this is obviously using quite base dies, so we'll throw open the trading post. Search some dies. Let's have a play with the channels. So what we got? Let's throw a blue in, a red in, a nice ugly green, and let's go for a grey. I don't think anything changed on the grey, so I think they only actually have the 3 previews, but that looks ridiculous in those colours. Which is kind of funny. It's kind of nice. It kind of fits nicely. Let's have a look at the medium gear. That helm looks pretty boss on Asura. Very cool. It's pretty much the same design all around, but obviously a few changes. It's like on the human sash connects at the other hip, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And the heavy gear, I imagine this looks pretty crazy. That helmet. Yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, well I'll leave all of the chat links in the description below so you can check these out for yourself. Remember, these may not be the final product. Stats may change, model may change, name may change, we may not get them. So take it all with a grain of salt. Thanks for watching folks, good luck and have fun, and as always, I'll see you next time.